All right. Back another day. Welcome back again. Welcome. Glad you guys are here. Today we're just going to kind of go through everything. There's a few things I want to take a look at and see if I could possibly make some changes. So if you weren't here the other day, I passed the whatever point for impulse gear. Now I'm doing this, and I'm looking forward to the stage D17 of Cruise City on hard. I haven't done a lot of Cruise City stuff, so it's not something I just kind of do whatever. I haven't tried to like gear people for Cruise City or anything. I just kind of play it, and whatever I can complete, I can complete. Well, we're getting to the point where we need to get this one done. D17. Obviously, I've done it before because I have a team in here, so I could do it. I just don't remember what I did to get there. But trying to find the route to do so. I could either do this one, which I think this one's just going to be tough because I mean, come on, Yumeko. You know what I mean? Like, how am I supposed to get past Yumeko in this? Gorgid. I mean, like, anyway, it's gonna be hard. Gimbo. Sorry, not Gorgid. Gimbo. Well, I think this would be the easier route. Problem is, I don't have anybody that is high enough HP to kind of tank all the shots from these guys in the last one. I can get through the first two easy, the first two rounds easy, but then I struggle to stay alive in the third one. So either my thought is to kind of boost Ultimate Gaelic, or I could go to Scabrius here. So I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know if I'll do that when we're talking or when, but I'll probably have to re-gear or at least gear differently these guys, or either Gaelic or Scrabus. The reason being, I don't use them for anything else. Razzlevarg I use on a couple of teams. Hefrak I use for Arena. I could do Scorid. I haven't really played much with Scorid, so I don't know what all to do with him. I have him geared for I had him geared for Clan Boss, but now I have him geared for Hydra. So I think that's the next step I'm gonna probably do today, is try to figure out how to pass this, and then this one's gonna be kind of difficult as well. I'm kind of hoping, I'm not really worried about the Yannicka. I'm more worried about Ethos just clapping. So I might, because this one's gonna be tough too. I need to figure out how I'm gonna get over to this. I have cleared this before, but for some reason I just cannot clear this right now. So I don't know if I need to do some gear changes over here or something. Looks like I've never cleared that stage. Yeah, so I don't know. We got some definite things we got to do to try to get up to D17, which is right here. D17 I'm not really worried about clearing because it's Irgoth, and Irgoth's kind of an easy boss. Hellraiser should be an easy boss as well. So we got to kind of figure out how we're going to do that moving forward. That's going to be kind of our main mission right now, is to try to get that done. Today, just kind of go through, do all your stuff you need to do. A couple of events running right now is the Summon Rush if you haven't done it, and you need the 50 shards, or even 25, not shards, 25 fragments. Make sure you're getting this done. You only got a couple days left. Do it. And then, there's Dungeon Divers. Dungeon Divers, if you're just, I don't know, bored, or if you want the masks or whatever, I'm not messing with it. I'm not worried about it. And then our tournaments right now, there's Sand Devil going on. If you're going for the little prism shard, make sure you finish that today. There's Queen's Fury tournament, which I might probably go for the 3500. That shouldn't be too hard to do. You get some decent rewards along the way. Get the chest, and then you get the Immortal Soulstone. But the gold chest can give you some decent loot. So I'll probably end up doing that. knocking that out. Not going to really mess with Fire Knight. There's nothing really in here. I mean, the speed glyph would be nice, but I'm not going to burn through 3,750 energy, which is essentially, well, we might, because we could probably, we'll test it. If it's like half the value, so if it costs me like 1,500 energy or whatever, then maybe I'll go this route to try to get the speed glyph. The problem is there's nothing really good leading up to it. If this was like 750, if this was like 10 or something, then maybe it would be worth, but this isn't worth unless you get the speed glyph itself. So you gotta, you know, figure out what you want to spend your energy on for today. Make sure you're doing your dailies, make sure you're doing the advanced, and if you can't do these, if you can't do the advanced, just try to do as much as possible, even though you don't get the extra energy, because eventually these build up. Like, you know, if you can get a couple extra legendary skill tomes, they just really help your account grow. So always be trying to do them, always be trying to at least get what you can done, but don't chase stuff that you can't do. Like, if there's something you can't do in there, I wouldn't try like chasing it or trying to like don't mess up your you know, don't mess up your characters in order to do something. So if I don't know what it could be. Look, nothing there from clan boss, so that's pretty easy. This should be easy. Ascend, craft, yeah, they're all pretty easy, I guess. So I mean, I'm assuming you can do at least one thing in the thing. I don't know what it could be, but don't chase stuff that you can't do. Like, if it was like do 10 million demon lord damage, if that, I don't know what it is, because I pass all those, and you can't do that part, don't break your account to try to get the 10 million and this extra thing and this. Like, you want to build up to it, but you also don't want to break your account and not be able to do other things that you can do now. This is something that you can like just build on later. So just keep that in mind. I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, starting out, there's a lot of things that it's like, well, I only have one character that's good, so I have to gear them in order for them to do everything. And like, unfortunately, you just do the best you can, but it's not worth like breaking it for that reason. You know, you'll eventually get people that could do the same job or better. So keep that in mind when you're going through there. Doing our demon lords for the day. Let's take a little drink of coffee. We're gonna need it today, I tell you what. So Hydra is over. We did the 3 top keys. See how we did it as a clan. Not bad. 54 billion. Last time I checked, I was top 15. Got pushed down to 18. So this is what I do normally. I can normally get this actually to go a little higher. I can usually get this over 1 billion. You know, but runs screw up or whatever, and depending on who you're fighting and all of the, you know, what you're weak against and all that stuff kind of plays a factor in there. But yeah, usually do over 1.5 billion in every, you know, usually weekly, but weren't able to do it this week. But after I did this, I was already running over an hour, and I was like, I'm not gonna redo it just for that. So not bad. Let's claim this chest. Got second place, happy about that. Awesome mythical skill tome, perfect. It's what you want. Probably the best thing out of this, isn't it? So second place. Okay, so yeah, you can get 1 or 2. You can get primal quartz, which I'll be honest with you, not really. I would rather have the mythical skill tome than the quartz. That's just my thought. But anyways, now let's go ahead and grab our goodies. See what we got from here. Cool. The main things you kind of want out of here are these, and then the red whatever they may be, whether they're protection or whether they're stone skin. You just want the red ones. Even if they're 5-star, they're not awful. Now, I normally get rid of 5-star ones, but I actually usually roll them up a little bit to see if they're somehow going to get like a triple roll or something like that. And if they do, then I'll sometimes keep the red 5 stars. So I got what, 2, 4, 6, 8, over 10 of the immortal soul stones or whatever. Are they called mortal? I think they're mortal soul stones. Yeah, the mortal soul stones. So I got 11 of those, and got 11 of those. Those are always helpful. Knocking these out, try to get these done as quick as possible, and then just do the rest of your daily stuff. Once you do that, not ready for that. Not ready for that. Once you do that, you can kind of do whatever. I think I'm going to spend my time and energy and stuff on today is going to be the event dungeon and a little bit of monitor, whatever I have left. So I'll do the event dungeon. I'll complete that, which is a part of the tournaments, I believe. Yeah, the Queen's Fury tournament. Once I've done this portion, the 3,500 and everything, once I've done that, the rest of it will end up going to monitor, just because I'm still leveling up. Still leveling up our people and still trying to get the books and everything into them. So that's what I will be doing today. There's nothing really crazy going on. If you haven't done your summons or anything, the big one today is Marichka from the Voids. That would be your big one. Sacreds, you probably should have done them yesterday. Brogni maybe, Helikath maybe. Stalwart probably is going to be who you would go after. Aislinn, I'd go Aislinn, Brogni, and then yeah, I would go Aislinn, Brogni, Helikath. I wouldn't worry. She was a fusion, and he isn't as good as he used to be, so I wouldn't worry about trying to get those two on that. Looks like he's still a double legendary champion on that. So if you're wanting the double legendary, if you're close to Mercy and you want to take a chance, go for it. I would have done it yesterday though, because yesterday had much better champions in there that you could have gotten. So anyway, that's gonna be it for coffee and raid today. Let's take a look and see where we are with the Alice Chase. Now you can only earn 75 a day, so it is a little blocked. The 75 are pretty easy, so you get 5 per clan boss. So if you run your 2 keys, I believe that's 10, and then one campaign run gets you 1, a dungeon gets you 1, faction wars get you 2, arena gets you 2. Like, you're just gonna naturally do them if you play the game for just a couple hours in a day. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I gotta figure out the Curse City stuff today as well. Probably run my Chimera keys. Yeah, I only got about 20 hours, so I'll run those today as well and try to get those completed. And yeah, try to figure out what we're gonna do to try to get progression in Curse City. I think we go this route. I'm worried about this one though. I don't know how I'm gonna pass this one. I mean, because Mashald can do a lot. Like, he's really good, and I haven't built out really well. But like, besides him, I mean, I don't know who else I have, because I literally only have 2 people leveled up besides like 4-star guy. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if that's the route. I would love to get that past this, but for some reason I cannot get past this one. I don't know if it's just I need to raise up my res and so that these people don't die, or what I need to do on it. But basically everyone dies. Annabelle's left over, which is fine, but she just does not do enough damage on Boroth or whatever. She doesn't do enough damage on him for it to matter. Actually, what I need to do, I don't know why I haven't done this before. I need to put Annabelle in, because she's yeah. I don't need. So why did I have her in Phantom Touch? Bonus damage. We're gonna change that. She needs to. Oh, because she can't. she's not legendary. I was gonna say she needs to be in Brimstone, but she can't because she's not legendary. Never mind. Fail. Yeah, Annabelle basically have her built for enough HP, and then the rest you try to get her just attack or whatever on these. So yeah, and she'll stay alive the whole fight. It's just whether or not you can get it done in the amount of turns you need, and she just does not put out enough damage, and I don't have enough damage dealers in the beginning that stay alive long enough for her to afford to kill Bulgaroth or whatever. So I got to figure that out today. Don't know how we're gonna do it. Probably gonna have to re-gear some people. We did our 2 siege battles. We won both of our siege battles, so we're kind of just waiting to hopefully get the dub. We lost last time, but we won the time before that, and there's just so much good feral gear. And then, you know, the fragments. I don't know where I'm at with her. Let's go look. But anyways, does it show my 2 battles? Either way, yeah, my 2 attack victories. I got a defense victory. Let's go. So my two attack victories there. So got the job done on the attacks. And then I want to see how close. I'm not close to her. I know that. So at 58. So, you know, we're getting there. We're getting closer. Any legendary will definitely help the account. It's been a while since I've looked at Lamassu, so let's go ahead and look. She attacks all enemies, decreased attack, has a 75, 100% booked, block debuffs, true fear. Lamassu would be really, really good for Chimera. His boss has a boss, 75% to place. So that's a good one. Removes all debuffs from a single ally, places 200 step stacks, 50%. Yeah, resets the cooldowns of skills. I mean, it's a pretty good champion. But that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit the red subscribe button. Come back and join every morning. It'll be like afternoon before I get these out, but I record these in the morning with coffee, and we will hopefully get through it all together, because Raid is a complicated game and it just keeps getting more and more complicated. So I will see you guys tomorrow.